All right, we are the Hebrew Israelites, and once again we out here in Austin bringing out the word of the Lord, and we bringing it out to our people who are listed on this sign. So if you walking by, check out this sign, you might be listed, and then again you might not be. And with that, we're going to jump right into these scriptures. Go ahead. It's all good. Go ahead. Do it again.
All right. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. Oh, Salakia, brother. I'm tripping.
Did I say Revelation?
You did.
Romans, I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. This is Romans chapter. This is Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time.
Now it is high time, go ahead.
To awake out of sleep.
To wake your ass up. To put down all that bullshit. Put down all that love and hip hop. Put down all that BT, all that bullshit. Now it's time to get into this truth. Get into the word. Because all you niggas got Bibles at home that's just sitting there collecting dust. You using the Bible as some kind of prop to hold up other books. You doing everything but reading it. Not knowing that that's the salvation. You got the book of salvation sitting right in your house. But you depending on Satan. Where's his book at? Go ahead, unless you
John. Nah, you good. We gonna bring the point out here.
If I can just make one quick. I mean, you just got through celebrating Halloween a couple weeks ago, and now next week or the week after, you about to celebrate Thanksgiving, which ain't nothing but a day of slaughter, pretty much, against the so-called Native American Indians and the Seminole Indians. It's just a day of slaughter. I say it like that, but there's much more to it. I mean, the fact that you will go out and celebrate, eat turkey, and get together, watch the football game, whatever you're doing, while in regards to this holiday, when it involves the slaughter of your people, it just shows how lost you are and how asleep you are.
That's right.
That's right.
And if you don't accept it as a day of slaughter, it's still not something for you. This ain't your country. What has this country done for your black ass? For your so-called Mexican ass? For your so-called Native American ass? Puerto Rican? What has this country done for you? But you steady uplifting their holidays. What about the Lord's holy days? What about the days the Lord set aside for the people that's listed on this sign?
I mean, as I read this, I'm going to make just a little testimony of something that happened today while I was down there at Fort Hood. It says, "For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe." I'm starting to see that Jake is aware of who they are. But a lot of you don't fear the Most High. You truly do not fear the Most High. Because I had a police officer at the front gate of Fort Hood today ask me, "What is that ring on your finger?" And I said, "It's the Shield of David." And he said, "Are you a Messianic Jew?" And I said, "I'm not a Messianic Jew. I am a Jew." And I said, "This is something that I teach and preach of our lineage and our heritage." And he was like, in the end of the conversation, he said, "Shalom" to me. And I said, Jake is waking up. Then I seen another Jake on the back of his vehicle. He had the Lion of Judah on the back of his tags. I said, Jake is aware, but a lot of you truly don't fear the Most High because you're not understanding how deep things really are, man. How we're heading into World War III. How there's about to be an uproar of people where these race riots and stuff are about to kick off. With this Mike Brown situation. That type of stuff. All these videos is brainwashing and everything else. Our people are not stupid, man. They are aware of what's going on, but y'all really not. They're not in fear of the Most High to really understand how things are going to play out. How there's about to be. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Just to back up what you're saying.
John.
I cut you off. So
no, you good. No, good.
Matthew 24, verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So what he's saying, more people are waking up because more people, this truth is becoming more plentiful and readily available to more and more people. So you're gonna hear somebody like, I don't know if the deals were still going to Dallas. I think it was when we went to Irving Mall, and I might have been with y'all. And some dude just stopped myself and Godard and said, "Hey man, ain't y'all with Great Millstone?" And I don't like to get noticed, so I was like, "Oh shit." And I was like, "Yeah, you know, we be out there. We want to go out today because it's a Saturday. I think we're still no. We just went out the previous night." And he was like, "Oh man, yeah, I've been watching y'all, yada yada." He looked like he was still, you know, still had a foot in the world, so to speak. But it just shows you this more and more people know about this. It's not just something. It's not just something this up in New York anymore. It's all over the globe.
And when it says it's high time to wake out of sleep, you have to be circumspect, man. You have to be aware of what's going on around you too. Because that police officer, for all I know, Jay, he could be undercover. You could have known who I was. Even though he said shalom to me in the end of the whole matter. But I'm just saying, I'm not being paranoid or anything like that. But it's just letting you know people are aware of what is being put out there. This truth, man.
That's right.
This Bible is nothing to play with.
That's right. Especially for the people that are on this side.
That's
it's
right.
Especially nothing to play with for them. Right? And it's beautiful that the brothers are bringing that out because our people are the ones that need to wake up. And like the brother's saying, there's people that are waking up to the truth, but they haven't fully came out of that deep sleep. So what's the point? You recognize a ring, you recognize this and that, but what are you doing for the Lord at the end of the day? You see me walk by and you say, oh yeah, okay. What are you doing? What are your works doing? We're showing our faith by our works, like it says in the book of James.
Yeah, for him to ask me that particular question, you know, hey, what does that ring represent and all this other stuff, and you knew what I was about, but yet, you being the person that you are, you're not going to be man enough to step out there with me. Once again, this truth isn't for everybody, so it's going to show you through the Spirit that you are being warned.
That's right.
You are being told that you're an Israelite. We're proving it to you through this word. We're not telling you according to our opinion or what somebody told us.
That's right.
We're doing the research. That's what this brother's talking about with the works. And we're stepping out here on the corners, on these highways and hedges, telling our people, warning even the other nations that may not be of Israel, warning you that you're going to go into slavery as well. It's just something you're not going to understand.
And the scriptures say, let every man be persuaded in his own mind. So it may be that tonight might not be the night. But what I'm saying is, you got to do the work. You constantly saying, yeah, constantly coming home from work, watching videos. You got to do the work too. You got to put your foot out there. You got to let the world see your videos. You got to let the world see you out there doing the work, so that you may get fruit, or so that you may work on your own salvation.
That's right.
You got your candle hid under a bed.
That's right.
Ain't no, like the brother said, let your light shine. Put it out there.
They make that song out of it. They make the song kind of corny out of it, but it's true. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Let it shine. If you understand that this is the end, let your light shine. Ain't nothing to lose.
Look, and that go to show you just now what just happened. It was, I don't know if they may have been our people or not, but they hear what we're talking about. We're being testimonial right now, but they're being warned. You can never say you did not hear of this. That's why I'm being testimonial, telling you about people we running across on the low right now, like this is coming out of nowhere, or who may have signs on their vehicles or wearing shirts, having a true understanding of what's really going on around them. It says here, what the brother just said about that little light, right? 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 5. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others.
Jump right back in that sleep mode. Wake your ass up. Get out there and do the work. If you feel the truth is in you, if you feel like the Lord is working on you, get out there and do the work. Come see how the brotherhood really works. Get out there on the streets and preach the word.
God, we not amongst each other like some average niggas chilling with each other. We cool 1 minute, then we got beef, or we sleeping with each other's women and all that type of nonsense that you see going on amongst Jake, man. That's the type of wickedness you see with our people, man. I've seen that throughout my life coming up, man, in the hood. Where niggas just constantly, hey, man, we cool and all that other shit, but yet we fighting 1 minute. I got your girl the next minute, or the motherfucker end up dead. You know, that's the kind of shit that you gotta be aware of, man, and stop playing these games now. But it's gonna be just as it was in the days of Noah too.
That's right.
Like it tell you in the scriptures, because people are still gonna be partying. They're gonna be walking by. They've been warned. But once they start seeing shit really hitting the fan, just as they saw when that water was hitting their knees, it's like, yo, hold on, where they at? You know?
If you're finished.
Yeah, and I was going to finish.
I got something.
3 seconds. Kind. It says, therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober.
This is how you watch. What we're doing right now is we're watching. We got our eye out, and we're letting you know what's coming. We're letting you know about the past, the present, and the future through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. We're not niggas out here skateboarding and lollygagging and all that bullshit. We took time out of our life to present the truth to the world. And y'all, you know, you do with it what you want to do. Right now, it's what, 40 degrees? We putting our lives on the line out here.
That's right.
For the people on this side. But more importantly, for our salvation. That's what we out here. We fear the Lord. And through that fear, we gonna come out here and try to persuade men.
Oh, man, yeah.
You already had it?
No, I was going to tear it.
Darn.
Okay, I'll grab it.
Kind. Verse 7. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night.
That's right. We are not drunken. We're not. We have the correct philosophies, the correct knowledge, the correct truth. We have that.
That's right.
Through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. We got that. That was given to us through the elders of GMS on down. We have that. But what would I be if I had it and was just sitting at home not doing nothing with it? Right? What type of man would I be? I wouldn't be a man of the Lord. I know that. If you're just sitting at the house, you got all the knowledge, but you just chilling with your feet up. And every now and then you peek outside and see if it's a chariot up in the air.
And what are you niggas really doing on a Friday? Any damn way. Y'all motherfuckers, man, just sit back. Y'all, once again, if you're not watching the sport, you're at a bar, you're smoking weed.
Same shit.
Same stuff you do every single day.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Same women.
Same
beer.
Yeah, if I could just add to that, I mean, you could say the same thing about us, but the thing about you is, you're wasting money, wasting time. Like, you're gonna have a lot of people out on 6th Street tonight, and it's this cold ass weather, right? You got people getting drunk again, putting on their Friday's best to impress the same women, like he was just saying. Drink the same beer, get the same liquor, get arrested by the same
I
cops.
was just gonna say that.
End up in the same drunk tank.
Yeah.
It's just gonna keep going. It's a vicious circle. Whereas us, we're getting together. Sure, we're doing the same thing every weekend, but guess what? In this knowledge, we keep going. And we're pushing more and more edification, more and more prophecies.
Right. And letting you know what's going on in the world, things you're not even aware of. Mm-hmm. You know, I just saw today, man, on one of the Akian's page where, you know, once again, y'all think racism doesn't exist in the year 2014. The KKK already warning people not to protest and be violent if that cop gets off on murdering Michael Brown.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if he gets indicted.
That's right.
And then it's constantly showing you these devils is just as prepared as you are.
So I didn't mean to cut you off, but so they indicted him. He still killed that nigga. So what?
And if he doesn't get indicted,
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I understand what you're saying, but let's say they do indict him. They still killing you niggas out here in the street.
Regardless, it
So
wasn't
what?
just Michael Brown.
We can go back over through the years where they've been doing this shit all the time.
That's right.
They constantly letting some old 50-year-old nigga out of prison on some bullshit charge that he didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Y'all not mad about none of this stuff. Y'all, and then on top of that, you riding, you bust up in the Foot Locker, you bust up in the gas station. What do the people care about that?
Exactly.
It's like I was watching the Hunger Games the other day. What's that old white man name? Y'all watch that movie?
Yes, I know. I can't think of his name, but I know.
End of the day, he's not tripping on what they doing.
Exactly.
He got his feet up reading a book while y'all niggas scrounging around killing each other.
That's right.
It's all a game, just like on Hunger Games. It's all a game. Everything is orchestrated to have you niggas running around in a complete circle while they stand in the stadium and watch y'all.
And it's funny because y'all constantly wait until you're finally brought down to the ground to finally stand up and start whistling.
Yeah.
They're doing all that bullshit whistling and trying to throw up symbols and shit now. Now you want to rebel? When you have nothing now.
You don't even have a proper reaction to the treatment that you're getting. It's like if you're getting chopped down in the streets, why don't you go chop some of them down? At that point, it's going to come a point to where you literally have zero to live for.
That's right. And even on top of that, you got to let the truth shine no matter what. Michael Brown wasn't shit.
That's right.
He ain't nobody to be riding for.
Like, yeah, that's
What the fuck is that all about?
He's just a nigga they put up, the media put up.
He's a new martyr.
You supposed to be riding for this truth. That's what you supposed to be mad about.
That's
right.
That's what's supposed to get you riled up. Michael Brown ain't shit, and you can tell his mama I said it.
Give a fuck, because really what it is, the oppression in itself of you constantly being killed.
Show me the works of Mike Brown. Show me what he did for the people on this side. Show me what he did for, even more importantly, show me what he did for Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. What did he do?
Can I read this for you?
Go ahead.
Okay, brother.
This is 2 Peter 3 and 1. This second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance.
And that's what we doing. We got these signs out here. Right? We got these signs out here to have you remember how they was hanging your ass from trees.
Because what are they doing now too? Y'all know they want to erase the word Negro now out of the history books.
Oh yeah,
They're just trying to. It's just constantly showing you they want to erase everything about you. Then you had a stupid bitch like Raven Simone come on TV talking about she don't want to be known as an African American and all this stuff. Like the bitch is so confused. No, I get that. But what I'm saying is, this bitch saying she wants to literally erase all of that and just be known as an American.
She's like,
I ain't never seen that. If that was that broad has been brainwashed since she was a baby.
she's dying.
And she's a dyke now today. She came up on the Cosby's and shit, man. They all throw it off. Fucked up in the game, man. It's just going to show you, man, just how quick they want to erase us. They want to erase that word nigga, Negro. They don't want you to remember that you were fed as alligator bait.
Just about to bring that back up.
You know, they don't want you to know that you were fucking constantly poisoned and it's still happening today where you're going in for immunization shots. They want you to forget about those Tuskegee experiments. Those were those immunization shots back then.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
You know, the smallpox. All that type of stuff that was done to the so-called Native Americans. They want to erase all of that. This is why they constantly argue, hey, we want to keep that name Redskin. And not truly give you an understanding of where that term came from.
But you know what? Y'all can keep all the names and shit. And that don't even bother Jake no more. You can call Jake a nigger all night. That shit don't bother him. Jake now just want to fight. He's picking reasons to fight. Ain't nobody, you can call a so-called black man a nigger. So what?
that article I sent you, the New England Patriots Twitter page. Some dude with a Twitter account named I Hate Niggers